What's going on, everyone? Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching this video. It is greatly appreciated. Now, this video is going to be mostly about what the plans for the channel this year are. I know the year's kind of far in, but there for a little bit I was streaming, and now you guys probably noticed I am not. So I do not have multi-streaming anymore with Streamlabs, so I do not plan to do that anymore over on YouTube as of right now. Now there could be a chance that I switch back over to YouTube. But for now, I'm sticking with Facebook, hanging out there. So if you guys are interested in watching that, please stop by the channel. It is greatly appreciated. Link will be down in the description if you want to come and watch. So yeah. Other than that, guys, like I said, the plans for the channel this year, fishing and drone footage. Now we're going to start with fishing. We're going to talk about my rod and reel combos and what I use in general. So as you can see right here, I have 3 different ones. I had a couple more, 2 more, but I gave some away, and my brother and stuff, and then 2 have broke, and 1 is right here. So we're going to talk about those. Starting out with this one. This is the Abu Garcia Black Max. Great rod and reel combo, especially for beginners, in my opinion. This was the one I pretty much started out on. I bought a Lew's bait caster. Not a good idea if you're never used one before. They're very fast, so if you're not used to it, you backlash a lot. Then my second one that I'm using a lot right now is a Lew's open reel. Very nice rod and reel combo right here. Got the that's a good wintertime bait around here where I live in northern Indiana. So yeah, it's a great combo right there. And then this is a Googan rod. A lot of you will know just by the look of it. The Googan logo there. Googan squad on it right there. Now, oh, and it also has a 13 fishing bait caster on it. Great reel as well. Now this rod and reel combo. Got a revolver on there. But if you can't notice what's right above the revolver, it's the top of the rod. Now, didn't catch fish. Maybe the biggest fish I caught on this last year is a 3-pound bass. May not even been that. This literally broke as I was bending or not even really bending it. I barely even pulled down just to hook this guy right on that edge so that he could stay there, and I could store it in the back of my truck at home, whatever. But I barely pulled down, and it just like popped right off and broke. So that kind of made me sad. Now, the thing is, like I said, I had I actually had 3 broken rods last year. One was a really cheap $20 rod and reel, ultralight. Yeah, I wasn't too worried about that one. That was from Walmart. Now, the other one was the Gold Series rod. Now, that one snapped at the top as well. But the thing with that one is, that was more on me. So, I was out on my boat last year, and I was putting my trolling motor up. I was getting ready to change locations. We'd been fishing this area for a minute. We weren't getting anything. So I was like, okay, we'll just change locations. We'll go to a new spot. So I'm pulling my trolling motor up. Phone in my hand. Don't know why. Don't ask me why. This became a whole big fiasco, okay? But I was like, all right, I'll just pull my motor up. Pulled it up. Like I said, phone in my hand, brought it down. It's the boat I bought was like $1,200, so it was a little rusty up front. So I pushed down on the trolling motor to get to lock into place with the hand that has my phone. Well, it locked in, and when it did, it popped my hand back up and out with my phone into the water. So as I'm watching it go in the water, I go to dive on top of it to get it, and it was a little too late. So upon doing that, landing on the rod, I snapped the tip of it. Now, I literally had the rod less than a week, so it got broken. It is what it is. I looked at warranties and stuff. There isn't really a warranty for that, only if it was damaged within the package and shipping with Carl's. So kind of just wrote it off. So $250 worth of rods broken last year, $270 if you want to count the $20 rod and reel combo I bought. So yeah, that was that. So the gear I plan to use this year, of course, I'm not sponsored by these guys at all. But I do plan to get more of these. I canceled it during the winter. I don't fish much wintertime because I'm not much of an ice fisherman. I hate the cold. I work in a factory that's 2,500 degree iron. Yeah, the cold is no fun to me. So yeah, so in this one here, we'll go through and I'll show you guys what's in this one. I guess if you guys want, we got a Googan Squad jig. Of course, I'm gonna keep using Googan Squad stuff. Don't get me wrong. Those 2 rods breaking was a big bummer, but I'll still keep using Googan stuff. Their baits are freaking amazing, and I actually we have a new bait shop that opened up here in town. Here's a hat that I have from them. This is my local fishing tackle store, and he sells Googan stuff, so that is a huge plus. But this comes with some Stickies EWG hooks. Awesome. Does not say what. 3 out on the back. It's 3-pack. Of course, get a sticker. I'll put that somewhere. Get some pamphlets. This tells you what's all inside of your package. They're on the back. Also a dibble. These are kind of nice. These actually have helped me learn to fish certain things that I've never fished before. Gives you information, the best pond baits, watch the weather, flay a fish in 5 simple steps, 3 walleye jigs you need to be throwing. Yeah, gives you some good tips. Then we got some Big Bite baits. These are their Raw's Fighting Frogs. So, Big Bite. I'm not big on big bites, honestly. Never really use them. Like I said, I'm big on Googan, so. And then some Exopods. I think this box I picked up from Walmart, so it's not like I was expecting a whole lot. You got 4 things in this package. But, like I said, I'm going to restart my subscription so I get a monthly, and that way I can continue finishing it. If you guys want them, it is Mystery Tackle Box by Carl's. Great people, man. I buy a lot from their stuff, so. But you just go to mysterytacklebox.com and it'll take you straight to the link. Now, like I said, I am a big Googan fan. So, literally every bait in here is Googan. So, I had 2 of these, and last year I got a little mad while I was out fishing and threw one of my chairs and it broke one of the cases, unfortunately. So, once again, that's on me. 3 Googan things broken, but 2 of them are on me, so. One, I don't know. Maybe I just got a faulty rod. Haven't even owned them for a year. But yeah, this is all full of Googan baits here. We got a whole array of soft plastics up top with a frog right in here. And then we got buzz baits, spinner baits, another frog, another revolver, a black popper. Got some click baits. It's just full of all Googan baits. And I'm going to probably buy a couple more of these containers. That way I could start separating back out. I had them like frogs in one, soft plastics in another, wire baits, hard baits. I was going to do all of them. Got little rattling Neds in there. Which worked pretty good for catching northern pike, believe it or not. Never knew that was a thing. I didn't even know our hospital pond had it, but it does. You guys will see the hospital pond probably this year. I did catch my first big one out of there last year. Now, I didn't do a whole lot of footage last year on fishing because, my first year trying to film it and do everything, I kept forgetting my camera, honestly. Or I'd be out and about and someone would get a hold of me, hey, we'll go fishing. And most of my gear sat over at my dad's house at the time because I didn't live here yet. And my other house was not big enough to really, be keeping a lot of that stuff. So my son can't get to it and stuff like that. So I kept it at my dad's house. And my cameras would be at home. So, upon, people being like, hey, let's go fishing. I'm like, yeah. And I go to my dad's house, get all my gear, and I'm like, oh, crap, don't have my camera. And I'm just, whatever. Just go fishing. But now I live here. All my gear sits here at my house. I have my own office space now, so my son does not come in here unless I allow him to with me, and that's usually not very often because he doesn't like coming in here. I don't know why. It's just weird. My notes went away on me, of course. Type of fishing I'm planning on doing this year, mostly pond hopping, lake, lake bank fishing. There we go. Be at the lake on the bank. We got a couple decent spots around our lake to go fishing, so plan to do that. We got a dam at our river, or our lake that leads to a river that leads to our hospital pond. You get quite a big quite a bit of big bass around them. So we'll see what we could get there. Father-in-law, if he ever wants to go out on his boat this year, I will definitely be going out with him, and I'll be sure to bring my camera with me. Like I said, all my gear stays at home with me now. I got plans to just kind of like load my camera in my fishing bag. I do have a pretty big fishing bag. This thing is full of freaking baits. As you can see, there's just some Googan baits sitting there ready to go. Got me a Ryland trap, or clutch is what they call them. Also got a Junior Scout that I plan to run. Should work out pretty good. Thought I had bought a couple other new ones. I may have already used one of them. It's like my trash pocket there because it's a nice netting, so it holds a lot. That way, if I find trash while I'm out fishing, anything like that, I can just kind of. That's what it was. Got me some of their, what were these? The Blazing Worms. I got purple green pumpkin and a green pumpkin. Like I said, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I love Googan stuff. I mean, their baits have done really good for me this past year. I really kind of just focused in on their baits this past year, and it's definitely been a game changer for me. Oh, this is some saucy swimmers in there. A couple packages of them. But yeah, so like I said, that's all the plans of fishing. On all my stuff. Like I said, this bag is full of crap, and I'm gonna keep a scale on me. Don't worry. I ain't gonna call it a YouTuber 6-pounder or nothing like that. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, leave some comments down below if you want to give me some advice or some things I should try using while out fishing. Some techniques. I'm a northern fisherman. We're up in northern Indiana, so yeah. Like I said, if you guys know any tips or any ideas of what I should do for videos, leave them down below, and we'll try them out. So we're going to move on to topic number 2, drone footage. So I recently got into drones, mostly FPV, not really cinematic cameras. I just want to kind of do freestyling. And when I get good at it, I can get some freestyling and add it in. So current drone that I'm running right up here, it's a Gep RC Phantom toothpick, 2.5 inch, not very big guy. I'm just trying to learn, so I want to learn on something small that if I break stuff, it's easier and cheaper to replace. So I mean, I've already replaced this motor twice. I must crash on this front end pretty hard, and I think this one might have a slight clicking to it, so it might be getting replaced again soon. But I try to keep 3 motors on hand at all times. If I break one, I'll buy one. They're $11, so thankfully, like I said, that's why I went with little guys, because cheap to replace parts, cheap to repair, and I can keep flying. So I'm going to keep 3 motors handy at all times. There's a place down in Florida. It's actually Get FPV. They have motors, 8,000 kVs that fit on here perfect. So that is what I'm running right now. Once I get used to that, I plan to go 5-inch. That way I can throw my GoPro on there. I'm probably going to buy a separate camera to actually throw on the drone. That way I can keep this camera for fishing and doing my streams and stuff like that. And then another camera that'll be specifically for drones. So that's what we're in there. Oh, we're still doing a bunch of 3D printing too. Made a little lizard guy. Pretty cool. That's the other plus side to being into drones. I can 3D print some parts, so pretty cool. Next is my remote. I left it back here. You know, before I even started filming, I was like, oh, I'm going to have everything ready to go. No. So right now I am running a Taranis, a QX7. Yeah, QX7. Pretty decent remote. Really like it. Yeah, bought it for $80 off the internet. Not bad. And then, if I decide to start using it, I gotta find a battery and a way to charge it. Maybe somebody will know in the thing. This is the battery that came with it, and I can't charge it. Nothing I find will charge it off the balance lead. So even my charger that charges my batteries for my drone won't charge it. So yeah, but I also have a Taranis X9D Plus. Like I said, I need to get a battery for it. It does work fine. Paid like $105 for it. Really nice. Like it as well. I'd like to get it working. Definitely got a lot more switches. I'm having issues setting up switches as well on this thing. They were shut off and they won't. The 3 clicky ones, yeah, I won't set them. So that is my remotes that I have for it. And then I am running a Fat Shark HD3 with a MXK transmitter. I don't know, it came with it when I bought it. Bought it off some guy on the internet. Had to rip all most of his stickers off. I left one of his stickers up here, the Vans, but I added two of my own. He had it completely coated, but like I said, I'm just kind of trying to make it my own, so I took all his stuff off. And yeah, I do not have a Part 107 right now. Now, I know some of you may know what that is, some of you may not. Part 107 is a license, pretty much, that drone users need to have the ability to make money and do some other stuff. Now, when I am out flying, 99% of the time, I have a certified Part 107 holder with me. So he is the pilot in command. We usually have 1 to 2 VOs for us if we both fly at the same time. If it's just him and I, one of us is VO, and he's pilot in command at all times. And then when I'm flying, he is pilot in command in the VO. For me, he has the ability to take over control of my drone from me, so if need be. I'm following all the rules. I have done my trust certification. I still need to register my drone, but I plan to do that, even though it's under a certain weight limit. There's like a weight limit that if you're over it, you have to register. If you're under it, you don't have to, but I'd rather register and have it registered with the FAA. So I am in process of studying for my Part 107. I just don't want to take it until I am 100% sure, because I don't want to spend that money, fail it, and then be out that money. So that is the plans there. I do plan to get my Part 107. I am in the process of studying for it, taking practice tests on a certain website. Bought the test, the practice stuff and all that. So that is the plans there. Now, other than that, there's not much more I have on drone stuff. I will have a video probably coming out very soon with that, because I do have six footages I've taken so far with the drone. Take bits and pieces out of that. I'm still really learning. I have I think it's only about 10 hours on the sim. Not a whole lot, but it's definitely enough to be learning what I need to do. Mostly in the sim, I focused on trying to keep like a low altitude and slow, not like super low, not like, ooh, I'm buzzing the ground. Like, keep a decent height and keep it slow, not flying too fast. And now then I got down to getting up to speed, taking turns, and holding altitude instead of just dropping altitude really fast. What else? I practiced a few other things. Practice like basic power loops, stuff like that. So stuff I'm able to go out in the real world and now do as well. So I crash now and then. Of course, like I said, I've replaced that motor twice on that drone. Same one, front right. Don't know why. But yeah. Other than that, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. That is my plans with the channel. That is my plans on what's going on. So yeah, if you guys are interested in following that and seeing the future of this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. Like the video if you did enjoy it. Leave a comment below on some of your suggestions and what we should do. Other than that, guys, hope you guys all have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.